Erm. Erm. Hello. Hello, chat. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. The rot consumes. Dude, I completely lost track of what day it was. I forgot it was Sunday. And I was out of food. So I went to go get more food, and then I forgot it was Sunday and the shops are closed. So I couldn't go get food. So I just had to starve to death. No, I got a burger. I just went past and picked up a random chicken burger off the street. That was my food for today. Yummers. Hello. Better than nothing? Depends. I mean, yeah. I think I'd rather just not eat for a day than eating street floor food. No, I think I could survive at least a day without eating. I mean, humans can survive a while without eating. It's like 2 weeks or something. Like, I mean, you'll literally be able to do nothing near the end, but like 3 weeks, yeah. You'll have literally no energy, but at least you'll be alive. I prefer if that didn't happen to me. I quite like having food, I think. You're doing a regime right now? What does that mean? Doos cat. Okay, well, we just need stuff, man. We need stuff and things, and ammo and meds and all that good stuff. That's what we need at the moment. Aye. That's what we need. Sometimes go a day or two without eating. Shame. Nah. That would be horrible. The only time I go a long time without eating is if I'm just not feeling well. Like sometimes when I get a sickness or something, I just don't feel like eating food. But like I don't know, I don't feel hungry, right? Like I won't eat for probably, you know, almost a day. But I'm not hungry because I'm just ill. Pigman. It's so much nicer having a rapid fire button. I don't have to spam click the craft button anymore. Yippee. Why do we have 42 Lapua rounds? Don't we have 2 Lapua guns? We do. Can't use them though. Oh, you're fasting? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. How much? We just get quite a lot of ammo. I need more MP9 ammo. Man, the MP9 is decent, but like, it just goes through ammo so quickly. It's crazy, man. Ammo guzzler. Luckily, the ammo is relatively easy to craft. Luckily. 9x19. All of it. More. How much? 500. That's good for now. Dude, I don't remember the... I don't think I ever weighed myself. I don't have scales. Snails. Where do you have to go? I have to kill more people. We just wiped out the mercenaries there. Oh yeah, I just did that, man. They're back already. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hmm? Off I go killing again. When is Easter, by the way? Isn't Easter coming up soon or something? It's like, I don't even know when it is, to be honest. 2 weeks? Yeah, I know it's soon.
Следуем за мной.
Yeah, slow firing SMGs suck. UMP. I swear I heard a cat. That is no cat. What's he doing? Where'd he go? Wanna be friends? He's not dead yet? I thought he died. April 20th is Easter Sunday. I see, I see. Cool. Very cool. No, the PP2K is a good gun though. PP2000. It's a good gun. The fire rate isn't that low. It's only like, I don't know, it's like 800 or something. That's fine. And you can start with the PP2000, which is one of the best starting weapons. 600. I mean, I guess that is on the low end. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's bad though. What's bad is the UMP. What is the fire rate of the UMP? Oh, it's also 600. Lamau. Maybe it is slow. Isn't the recoil insane on it? On the PP2000? It's not that bad. Holy zoom, man. What the hell? I can see everything. I don't know. I don't mind the PP2000. I still think it's probably the best one of the best starting weapons. I mean, compared to pistols and such. BattleBit Remastered. When are they updating BattleBit Remastered, hey? When's the next update for that game? Flugy. Surely the developers didn't abandon the game like a year ago. Clueless, man. No, but the dev said there was going to be an update soon. Copium. There's an update coming soon, right? I'm just so like astonished that they just abandoned it. Because it was a good game. It was doing well. Like, I don't, you know, I understand if a developer abandons a dying game, but you know, they abandoned BattleBit like a year after release. The game was still extremely popular. And then they just drop it. Like, I don't know, man. That game had so much life left in it. Totally weather, man. I can see everything. I can see a bandit. Apparently. It's gonna be another stupid exo bandit, I can already tell. I love how this gun takes up all my screen. I didn't want to see anyway. Got their money and bounce? No, not really. I wouldn't say that is entirely true, because they supported the game for a year, right? The stupid ecologist get out of the way. So I'm just gonna shoot him as well. But yeah, like they supported the game for like a year, right? So they supported the game for a good amount of time. And then they just went. Like, I'm sure they made money, you know, I'm sure they made a hell of a lot of money. But I mean, they could have made more, man. That's what I don't get, right? Like, again, the game wasn't dead by any means. It was, you know, still kind of in its prime. You know, they could have made so much more money with it. But then they just chose not to. The game was booming in the whole world. Yeah, the game was really popular. BattleBit. It was kind of... because it was really popular because it released at a really good time. It was a sort of Battlefield rival just when Battlefield released 2042, which was, you know, dog shit, abysmal. So all of the Battlefield players who were looking for a new Battlefield game because 2042 was so bad, they just went straight to BattleBit. And it, you know, it was a really good opportunity. Guessing they saw the sales plateauing and cut their losses early, but it's not cutting losses. They don't like, you know, I don't know, well, I don't think it's that big of a team behind it, right? I thought BattleBit was kind of a small dev team, right? So I can't imagine it's like that expensive to keep running the company, or, you know, running the game development for, you know, a bit longer. And I don't think the sales were plateauing. Well, okay, maybe not plateauing, but, you know, they were still making a ton of money every day, I would imagine. Hey Kilo, hope you're doing well today. My point is they weren't losing money when they stopped developing the game, right? They were still making money every single day. So it's not like there was signs of, you know, going into debt or anything. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they just got bored, Lamau. This weather is horrendous, by the way. The stupid like red fog. Mission, kind of. You can fix that view model if you want. What do you mean? This gun is broken in more ways than one. The scope is broken. Oh great, I got global reload noises. Oh, it's probably this guy. He has the, what is it called? The Snipex or whatever. That gun is probably broken as well. Hello, sir. Yeah. Who made this gun? 20 millimeter. I know it's made to pierce 20 millimeter. 10 millimeter, sorry. Big ass gun. Holy moly. Yeah, horrible scope, go away. You know what, you can have it. Go have fun. With the... oh my god. Merry Christmas. You can make it a little further away from your screen? Nah, it's fine. I don't need to see my screen anyway. I'm a professional S.T.A.L.K.E.R player. I don't need to see my game anymore. I just know what's happening at all times. Oh my dude. Why? Why is the stupid grenade quick throw button a thing? Please, no. Where is it? No. Go. No, don't set it to escape. Why can you even rebind the escape key? There we go. Looks like a Halo sniper. The only Halo game I played is Halo Infinite, and it was kind of mid. It was fun for like an hour, and then it just got boring. Playing with any additional gun mods? I have my own sort of mod pack that I have. Is this Foggy 2? I don't think it's Foggy 2. It's Cloudy 2. Foggy 2 is just foggy. This is like brown fog. Change the colors. Let's make it pink. Or purple. There we go. Now it's pretty fog. Okay. I did not... okay. I did not press anything. Thank you, game. Very cool. I swear, man, dude, the gunplay in this game, like, it swings between good and dog shit abysmal. It's never one. Like, the gunplay is so bipolar in this game, it's crazy. Some days the guns just work how they're meant to. Other days they shoot without warning. The stupid dude, the stupid free look, free zoom. I hate that with a passion, man. When the free zoom gets stuck and you're just stuck zoomed in and it's really annoying. My headphones are out of battery. Uh-oh. What the hell, you won? Dude, that's rigged. Actually rigged. I want a refund. Actually rigged, man. You aren't supposed to win. God damn it, man. Wanted to waste points? Well, you still wasted points because... well, VIP does absolutely nothing, so... Merry Christmas. You got a cool... I don't know. You got bragging rights, that's where you win. Smurf account. I mean, obviously. Do you really think that anyone in my chat is a real person? If it isn't one of my many bots, it's just me. I'm just typing on my other computer. That's my whole chat. It's just bots and my other accounts. Crash the market with no survivors. No, not the worm coin economy. Oh god. I have my life savings in it. Hey, Matt. You lose. No crashing the economy today. Where do you want to go? Yantar, sure. Gaming man. Take him home. Who upworming they coin? Why do some factions in this game just have anomalies in their base? Like, can't they just like chuck some water on it and extinguish it or something? I feel like that's a bit of a, you know, safety hazard. Go piss on it. It's one way to get rid of it. The dogs. Did I just buy the expensive ammo? Uh-oh. I didn't want to do that.
За мной.
Yeah, no wonder Duty lost Rostock in Stalker 2. Useless satisfaction. I got a stupid scam call today. Scam calls honestly just piss me off. Like, it's just annoying. Like, I answer my phone thinking it's something important because, like, you know, not many people call my phone, right? I'm not that connected, right? So when I get a call, I normally think it's quite important for someone to be, you know, calling me. And no, it's just some guy from, I don't know, Sky? Is that? No, they're the TV. Who do I normally get called by? It's always the mobile data companies, man. Like, I'll get a call from, like, I don't know, Free Mobile, even though I don't have Free Mobile. And they'll be like, your account has important attention needed to it, or something. It's like, I don't even have an account with you. Go away. Go annoy someone else. It's just annoying, man. That's all it is. It's annoying. Because I don't wanna sound cocky, right? I don't wanna sound cocky, but I'm not falling for your stupid scam, right? Like, do you really think I don't know about telephone scams of people impersonating other companies? But that's the point, right? Is they're banking on me being a dumbass. And you know, just because it doesn't work on me, doesn't mean it, you know, it doesn't mean it won't work on everyone else. And that's the point. Scam stuff is annoying and they make it so obvious too. You know what? I think it's actually part of their plan. I don't want to give credits to scammers for being smart, because they're not smart. But I think part of their plan is they do make the scam obvious, so that people who obviously won't fall for the scam are instantly pushed away, right? I think that's why they do it, make it so obvious. So they spend more time with people who will actually fall for it. I guess that's part of their plan. So many calls about your bag of drugs that was seized by the border. Are you sure those are scam calls? Uh-oh. Maybe. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go pick it up? Yeah, let me just show up at the border security to pick up my bags of drugs. Yeah, they're just gonna hand it over to me. The what scam? Go sus Luigi. What does that mean? Uh, Not sure. Fraudsters have started imitating the hacking of to steal money. Oh, so it's people are trying people are mimicking being a government body, I guess. I don't know, people will imitate anything to make money. as long as it makes money, that's all they care about. It doesn't matter, you know, what they're trying to copy. Hey, Drag. Is one of my followers a Protogen? Not today. And I'm fairly interested in the whole scam, you know, sort of scam and virus and that sort of stuff. Obviously not, obviously not in doing it, but you know, in investigating how that sort of stuff works. I mean, it is fairly interesting to look into and see what they're trying, see what tactics they're trying to employ and how to get around them. I saw one of the scam baiting videos, channels, whatever. The new tactic they're trying to employ now is using AI chatbots against the scammers, which is actually really intelligent. It's really smart. Like if you can flood the scammers with just AI chatbots that aren't, you know, are you can't really detect are not real humans. I mean, that's effectively solving the whole scamming issue. If all of these scammers are too busy dealing with AI chatbots and not real targets, then like that is a pretty effective way to stomp out scammers. And I don't really see a way that they can counter it, right? Like how if you were a scammer, how do you know you're talking to a real person? Right? And even then, it takes time to figure out if someone is a real person or not, which is wasting their time. You know, if it takes them 10 minutes to realize they're talking to a bot, that's, you know, 10 minutes you wasted. I don't know. Maybe then they'll just get AI chatbots. I'm sure they already use AI chatbots to scam people. And then it's gonna be dead internet theory, but with scammers. It's just gonna be scam bots talking to anti-scam bots. And it's just gonna be a constant loop where there's actually no more human interaction. It's just bots trying to scam other bots. Which, I mean, is technically a you know, a victory. Right? Why are there so many lurkers here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Why were there so many lurkers here, I guess I should say. When is my game gonna stop being purple, by the way? Did I break something? Oh, there we go. Can you just make it, like, black? Like, can I just have dark fog? Oh, that's lame. Fog density, 100. No? Oh my god. Oh my god. Help! What do I just put, like, really low but not too low? Like, 10. 10. No, wrong number, 10. Oh my god, dude. Imagine playing the game like this. I should make this a challenge. It should be a challenge run. Can I beat S.T.A.L.K.E.R while only seeing like 10 meters in front of me? I mean, look how far. You know, you just can't see anyone. They disappear into the fog. And he's gone. Silent Hill. I never actually messed with these weather settings. Let me mess around. Let's have some fun. How dare we have fun in this game? What funky weather settings can you put on? You guys stay over there, you're annoying me. Go on the roof of this. It just looks so weird like this. Okay, let's clear that. I said let's clear that. There we go. Ambient color? Is that just the... What's that? Oh my god. What if I just make everything white? Cool. Cloud color? There's no clouds in this game. I guess maybe when it's raining? I mean, it's cloudy. I don't know. Me when I lie. Far plane, yeah, there's no clouds. Fog distance. Hemisphere color. I think that's the skybox. Rain density. Where's rain? Rain density. What if I put this to like... How high does this go? That's not that dense. It's like a light downpour in England. Mild rain. Oh, you can't have values more than 1. That's sad. Just like a solid block of rain coming down. And I make it rain blood. That doesn't do anything. Isn't the density controlled by screen space shaders? Could be. Well, no, because it look, if I put this to 0, the rain stops. So this obviously does control the rain. Sky rotation, texture, sun color. The sun is a deadly laser. Holy moly, man. What if I put ambient and sun color just to white? So I get sent to heaven. Hell yeah. Thunderbolt duration. Hold on. Thunderbolt period. What if I set to this 1? Oh. Long ass thunderbolt. I don't know what period does. The duration. What if I just crank this up to like 100? No, no, it doesn't would like to work. Oh my god, I see the light. Damn. Wind direction. I guess that's just an angle. Bloom. Bloom, my beloved. I love Bloom. Okay, enough goobing around. Gaming. Oh. I missed the Silent Hill fog. I think I've broken it. It's not meant to be raining still. Can you stop making the rain noise? Or is this just like the crackling from my like ears being blown out by the thunder? Real life tinnitus in game. No way. Let me reload the game. You know, I say this every time we talk about lightning, but I swear more people survive lightning strikes than die by them. Like, I honestly can't remember the last time I heard a news story about someone dying to lightning. Maybe it's because the news doesn't report on, like, deaths to lightning more than, you know, people surviving lightning strikes, but yeah, I don't know, you always just hear about people surviving lightning strikes. It's like it's a common occurrence or something at this point. Got completely evaporated by lightning? Well, that counts as dying to lightning, I would imagine.
Все за мной.
But I don't know. I just... it feels like lightning isn't as deadly as what it should be, if that makes sense. I feel like too many people survive lightning strikes when they just really shouldn't. Disappearances. No, I'm pretty sure disappearances is when they don't know the cause of death. Like, I'm pretty... I don't know. I don't think lightning is powerful enough to just evaporate a person and leave nothing behind. You know, lightning is strong, but it's nowhere near... It won't just evaporate you and, like, turn you to dust instantly. Marble, thank you for the follow. You doing well today? Welcome. All I know is, like, if there's a lightning storm, you shouldn't go stand under a tree because, like, lightning could strike the tree and the tree could explode. Wasn't Ben Franklin struck by lightning? I don't think he was struck by lightning himself. He flew a kite that was struck by lightning. Right? I don't know, man. I'm not Ben Franklin. Benjamin. How did he die? No, he died of... Yeah. Kite experiment. Oh, Franklin didn't actually do the experiment. He just proposed it. And then some French guy actually did it with a with an iron rod. And he extracted electrical sparks from a cloud. What? With a 12-meter rod? How close was the cloud to put a 12-meter rod in a cloud? Interesting. I don't know, man. Goober maxing. Since when was this open? What the hell? I swear you can't. Oh. This is probably Monolith's mod that does this. Pretty sure this place is inaccessible in the base game. I don't know why you would come back here. There's nothing here. I guess it's a slightly shorter route to get to Rock Cemetery, maybe? Who knows, man? Who knows? Anomalies could spawn there? I'm not sure. I think the doors were just closed. I think in vanilla. I think so. Whoa. Is there any map overhauls mods? Well, there's Monolith's mod, which I forgot the name of. I think it's in Gamma now, I think. It's an overhaul in the sense that it kind of fixes up the map. It doesn't change that much, but it just fixes a lot of stairs and rough edges, and it does open a few pathways. I don't think there's any like, goods from the West mod. Does that add any map changes? I don't know, I haven't really updated that mod or tried the updated mod. I know that mod has a separate quest line, but I didn't. Yeah. That is not a bolt. Do I not have any bolts? I do. Okay. Great. Don't mind it. Dude, can you guys get out of the way?
Стоять!
It adds tool-free areas? Maybe. Oh no, you're talking about, oh yeah, the new levels mod, I think. Are you talking about that? Yeah, sorry, I forgot. The new levels mod exists. That adds free, yeah, that adds free maps and one underground area to the game. It also adds a quest line. I forgot about that mod, to be honest. It's a good mod.
За мной.
It does add it adds new stuff. It doesn't change existing maps. What are you? Dog. The West mod does that as well. I see. I see. I see a bandit in the high tower. There's a renegade, even worse. Stupid renegades. You know what? Maybe I treated the renegades? Maybe I treated the FAMAS too harshly. A chance. Also, this gun is so abysmal, man. The RPK is one of the worst guns in the game. Like, dude, it's a class 4 kit. It's advanced rifle kit. Are you really telling me that you're going to use a gun that can't even attach any sights over, you know, an S.T.A.L.K.E.R or over a SR-25, which is the same repair class? Like, really, man? Rust. Gun shoot many bullets? It doesn't even shoot that many. It's only got a 45 round magazine. That's not that big. What's the gun I'm thinking of? What's the 60 round gun? I always forget. RPK-16. The RPK-16 has a bigger magazine capacity, and it's a lower repair kit. So like, what's the point? Yeah, the RPD has a 100 round magazine. I think? Yeah. The RPK is this gun. This gun. It's got nice animations, it just sucks. This gun should be army rifle at most. There's no world where it should be advanced. Well, it has low accuracy. It has low accuracy. It can't take scopes. You have to use the iron sights. Like it's just like, does that not instantly make the gun unusable? Isn't this a yellow stash? No. Oh, there we go. Best armor in the game. But I don't know. I'm not too sure why that gun is considered army or advanced rifle. It's just weird. In fact, even if it was army rifle, I would still question how good it is because, again, it can't attach scopes. And I think this is a common theme in Gamma. It's compression, right? I think there's an issue with compression in this game when it comes to repair classes. In every single repair class, there's a gun that just doesn't fit, either because it's too overpowered for the class, or it's too underpowered. But it's in like, what's a good example? What's a good example? I mean, any of these guns, to be honest. Can't think of a good example right now. Maybe the AK. I mean, the AKS-74U is questionable, I think. This gun is too powerful for historic, but I think it's too weak for army rifle. It's a support weapon. Yeah, in a single player game where, you know, support weapons don't mean anything. There's a Groza with the thermal sight. It does not work. Lame. I mean, that's like my main argument against LMGs in this game. Like, I don't think LMGs have a place in this game because their purpose, you know, their main real-life purpose is, well, pointless in this game. Right? You're not going to be suppressing fire in this game. That's entirely pointless. Unless you're making like a, unless you're making one of those like RP style videos on YouTube or something. I spent 100 days in the zone. Hey Mario. Hope you're doing well today. There's a gun from the debug. When you ADS, it disables reshade. Hell yeah. You still use reshade? I don't know, I like reshade, but it's just so performance taxing. Like, I get like 70 FPS without reshade, but with it, I only get like 50 FPS. And that's just a bit low. You lost 0? You must have a good graphics card then. I guess. Or you must have a much better graphics card than your CPU. 4090? Well, there you go. That'll be why. I'm the other way round. I've got a much better CPU compared to my GPU. So yeah, reshade doesn't play too nicely.
Иди своей дорогой, сталкер.
I need to look into getting another GPU. Or a new GPU.
Все за мной.
I think I'll look into it once my university ends, obviously, but I'm not sure which GPU I'll go for next. I don't think I want a 50 series card. The 50 series cards just look shit. It looks like you're overpaying for, you know, DLSS, basically. DLSS and frame generation. Oh my god, can I stop skipping the quest? Reshade for anti-aliasing with the trees, it's day and night and day. Yeah.
Закрепляемся.
But I don't know. I think the 40 series is still a strong contender for graphics cards. I may get like a 4070 maybe or something. Depends. I mean, it depends on supply, I guess, but I don't know how. Oh, the other option is obviously AMD. Like, I've heard the new AMD graphics card is pretty good. The issue with AMD is their drivers, though. AMD software has been, it seems to be questionable at best. So, I don't know about that. New ones have tons of problem. It's good to wait for a bit. Dude, I don't think waiting is gonna fix the new graphics cards. The 50 series is kind of flawed from the core. And it's all thanks to Nvidia. Like, they literally falsely advertise the cards to make them, you know, make it seem to have more performance than it actually does. So, I don't know. I don't think waiting is gonna fix the problems. 40 series has a ton of problems. Yeah, but the problems with the 50 cards is they just aren't a big improvement over the previous generation. That's not a problem that they're gonna just fix with time. The 40 series was at least a, you know, a step up from previous generation. But the 50 series, without the use of a DLSS and frame generation, the 50 series is really not much of a step up from the last series of graphics cards. Because they've lent so hard into AI stuff that they just kind of neglected the, you know, actual hardware of the GPUs, it seems. AMD isn't that bad. You've been running a 7 to 8-year-old card and it runs S.T.A.L.K.E.R pretty nicely at 30 to 40 FPS. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think AMD is bad by any means, but I just haven't heard the best things about this software. Why is that? Why?
Живища. Ну и отлично. Чего так долго, а?
4090 is the second best GPU behind the 5090. Could be, yeah. The issue is, I'm not going to spend that much money though, I don't think. I mean, how much is a 4090? I presume they're still expensive, if not even more expensive. New egg. Jesus, man. 4.5 grand. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend. Dude, you can you can get a full built PC for less than that one graphics card. This is what I did with my current computer actually. It's really stupid, but I wanted to get a 3060 Ti. This was like 3 years ago, I think. I wanted to get a 3060 Ti, but it was it was like you had to pay like 200 quid more for a 3060 Ti to get it standalone. So what we ended up doing is just buying a whole computer, a pre-built computer, and it costs less than just the graphics cards on its own. You have the 5080, you got it at the same price as the 4080. Hell yeah. You remember when the best GPUs were like 600? Okay, I mean, to be fair, this is overkill, right? Let's be honest. You don't need a 4090. I don't think anyone needs a 4090. Like, this is by far overkill. Like, you can still get a decent graphics card for relatively cheap. I mean, how much are the 3060s these days? I can't remember how much mine was. But yeah, like, getting a 3060 for $400 is not that bad. And the 3060 is a really good graphics card. I still stand by that. Right. You've heard the 50 series is only like 20 to 30% better than the 40 series, and it's really only the AI. Well, that's the thing, right? When, I mean, look at what, you know, look at what Nvidia had to say when they were doing their sort of presentation. You know, they said stuff like, what was their main selling point? I wonder if they took it down. I remember they said it's like the 5070 is better than the 4090 or something like that. Right. That was like one of their main selling points. Performance. I mean, yeah, look at this, right? They're saying like, yeah, 5070 Ti, you know, it's like double the or 3 times the performance than the 4070 Ti, right? But then you look and it's like, yeah, with DLSS and full, you know, full ray tracing, DLSS, right? They say like, yeah, we use DLSS super resolution, DLSS ray reconstruction, and frame generation, right? It's like, this isn't the raw performance. They're comparing the frame generation, right? And this isn't even, you know what's even scummier, right? Look at this. they're saying, you know, they're using different technologies, right? For the 40 series, they're using just frame generation. But for the 50 series, they're using a whole different technology. So these comparisons aren't even valid because they're not comparing the same things. This isn't comparing the performance of both graphics cards. This is comparing the performance of, you know, DLSS 3 and DLSS 4 with frame generation. That's all it's comparing. The graphics cards are irrelevant at this point. Right? And this is why Nvidia are, you know, a bunch of snakes. They're blatantly lying. Or not lying, they're blatantly showing misinformation.
Что да, то да.
The 50 series graphics cards aren't good when compared to the previous generation when it comes to raw performance.
Так и надо.
4090 is almost twice the price that you paid for. Well, you got lucky then. And the best part is you can't even get these graphics cards because they're, you know, sealed buying options, right? 5070 for 550. Yeah, let me have a look. Surely I can get a 5070 for $550, right? Buy now. Let me guess, out of stock? Undefined. Okay. Undefined. Yeah. No, our graphics cards aren't out of stock, right? They're just undefined. Cool, man. Oh, is this one actually in stock? Maybe? No? This website is a mess. What even is this? Micro Center. Limit 1 per household.
Нет, все равно.
I don't know. You can't even run most new games without DLSS. You don't optimize games anymore. Yeah, but that's a different problem, to be fair. That's a different issue.
Эх, если бы уроды всякие не мешались. Может, мы зону уже и вычистили бы до самого донышка.
I think my point is that you don't need a top of the line graphics cards to play most video games these days. Like any graphics card released in the past like 5 years will suffice for most games, especially if you're only playing at 1080p or even 2K. I feel like you only need the really powerful graphics cards if you're like playing at 4K or something. That's like the only case where you actually need the 4090 or such.
Как жизнь?
Otherwise, just, I don't know, get a better, a more efficient card.
Чего расскажешь хорошего?
Frame gen is going to be the future. I'm sure DLSS and frame generation will be, you know, a useful technology in the future. But the issue is that frame generation in DLSS is targeting the wrong group, right? Those technologies should be used to improve the performance of older graphics cards. They shouldn't be used on newer graphics cards, right? They're targeting they're targeting the wrong group of graphics cards. Like if you can have a program, if DLSS worked on older graphics cards, that would be amazing. Like if you can just double the performance of your 10-year-old graphics cards thanks to DLSS, that would be amazing, right? That would be really good. But instead, they're targeting the newer graphics cards, which, you know, don't need, in theory, don't need the performance boost because they're new. Right. This song is so cursed. I can't perceive this song existing without the Minecraft parody.
За мной. Иди своей дорогой, Стар.
What the hell are these guys doing? You guys having fun? I'll leave them to it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe one day there won't be any real frames left. The future of video games, we're just going to be playing 100% AI generated frames. There's no more real frames anymore. Hildraff, thank you for the tier 1 sub, dude. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. It's over here. Mutants.
Привет, брат.
That is zombified. Enhance. Snipe him from here. At some point, AI generated frames are going to cause problem in competitive games since every frame counts in those games. I mean, is there any competitive game that uses DLSS? Counter-Strike doesn't have DLSS, I don't think. Well, no. Well, DLSS isn't AI generated frames. That's just upscaling. Anyway, well, the whole point of competitive games is they're meant to be really optimized. So, I don't know. Oh god.
Меняю магазин.
Oh, he died already. I love my zoom getting stuck. Dumbass. What mod adds a sniper and scope? The only one I can think of that doesn't interact with Gamma's part system? What do you mean? Oh. Well, this gun, I don't know actually where this gun is from, to be honest. EFP weapon pack, maybe? I don't know, the scope is broken, it shouldn't be a 2D scope. It should be 3D, but broken. Hey Dimec, hope you're doing well today. Welcome. It doesn't have a barrel and trigger. It just has one durability. Which one? Which gun are you talking about? Um, Sniper rifle with the weird scope is what you're talking about, but the only weapon pack I can think of. Like, it doesn't add parts that I said. Yeah. I'm not sure. Most weapon packs should have weapon parts integration. But I'm not sure.
Стоп! Следуем за мной.
Get over here.
Как жизнь?
Здорово.
Delicious boar meat on the menu today. Yummers. Did I get myself stuck?
Спокойно.
Good.
Чем могу помочь, сталкер?
You, sir, stop right there.
Стоять!
We have a lot of money at least. We buy stuff and things and meds and ammo.
Окей.
Reminds me of it reminds me of that like AI generated Minecraft or whatever. That was like a thing a couple months ago. You could like you could play what AI thought Minecraft was. And it was just this really like weird. It felt like he had like schizophrenia or something. It was wacky, man. Coca-Cola.
Иди своей дорогой, Стар.
Как жизнь?
Do need more ammo. I did buy the expensive ammo last time by accident. Uh-oh. Whoopsie daisies.
Иди своей дорогой, сталкер.
Какие новости, сталкер?
God damn
О,
it.
привет!
See what we can craft. Is that? No, I need that. There we go.
Бывай!
Should make all the ammo in the world. Well, that and HP. 9 by 19 HP. There we go. We are full of ammo now. Well, just in time for an emission. Yes.
Внимание, идет выброс. Повторяю, идет выброс. Советую всем срочно подыскать укрытие.
Gaming. Have any upgrades that we can do? There are a bunch of upgrade kits, but I always forget to upgrade stuff in this game. Chemical resistance, wow. Lucky me. Rupture. Armor attachment is kind of useless. Get rupture, I guess. Has anyone... Excuse me. Has anyone got the Ladies of the Zone mod plus hand pack to work with the latest patch? Some armors just show up as thief or guy models. I'm not too sure. I can't say I've tried to use that mod before. So silencer affinity, ready? Already has a silencer. Wait 6. Ballistic resistance. The Hubble Space Telescope on this rifle. I'm too encumbered to move. What the hell? Oh, it's because I picked up all my upgrade kits. That's why. It gets worse. You can put the night vision scope on this. Yeah, the PN23. It gets even, well, better, I guess. PN23. One of these. There you go. Look at this. Look at this beauty. The scope is almost at the same length as the barrel. Hell yeah, man. Why does it turn on night vision when I just zoom in? Interesting. Oh, and it makes the gun invisible as well, obviously. Seems to be a visual bug on your MP5. Already had a silencer when you chose the silencer upgrade, but you can no longer put a silencer on it. It was a de-silencer upgrade, I guess.
Все за мной.
There's an RF package in Wild Territory, I think. I think, dude, I think it would be cool to have like a Hubble Space Telescope in my back garden. I honestly think it would be cool as hell. 297 Northeastern region. Okay. But I don't know, I could just imagine myself just like, you know, just looking around space randomly. If I get bored. I feel like that would be quite fun. Just having a really powerful telescope. Okay, interesting. It's here. Beep, 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 beep. Where? Two beeps. These packages drive me insane. It's in here? I'm right on top of it, apparently. No, it's not over here. I see. Very funny. Didn't even get anything from it. Trust me, the RF packages used to be a lot worse. Before, I don't know, before they changed it. There's so many loners just standing here. But yeah, before they changed it, your proximity to the stash was based on how loud the noise was. That was it. like, you just had to try and guess how close you were based on how loud the noises were. There wasn't different, you know, there wasn't a different number of beeps. Ow. No. Yeah, there wasn't a different number of beeps for the distance. It was just, like, how loud it was. And how loud means how close you are. You just had to guess. So, it was worse. But I don't know. I still think it's kind of annoying. I wish there was a visual indicator. I think that would make it kind of perfect. If there was like a if there was a visual like light, you know, maybe put 3 lights on it and have more lights light up the closer you are, just so you can actually see how many, you know, lights are showing. I think that would be the best solution. Hey, Legio. Hope you're doing well today. Uh-oh. He does not care, I guess. So you die in the anomaly. That's actually kind of annoying. Better RF receiver. Hide around the corner. I don't know. The thing is, RF receiver packages are kind of useless, not gonna lie. The stuff you get from them. The stuff you get from them is kind of weak. And if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think RF packages are actually worth your time. Because at best you get like, I don't know, a handful of ammo. I feel like RF packages need quite a buff. Gun is that? You don't remember that scope? This is the FAMAS and the other one's the G28. Neither are in Gamma, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like RF packages need to be a bit easier, or sorry, RF receivers need to be easier to read. Because they're kind of just annoying at the moment. I was nowhere near that anomaly. I don't think I can loot that guy. Yeah, neither of these guns are in Gamma. I believe they're both new additions. Or additions I've added. Ow. No, I mean, I think the idea of RF packages is good. It's just I just think it could be better implemented. I don't know. I think this gun is just broken. I think there is a version which supports 3D shader scopes. I just have the wrong version, or I most likely it's out of date. I haven't updated a few of my mods, so yeah. Are you serious? It's a Psy-Storm. Go hang out with the homies. don't know. Shotguns in this game are only good if enemies are using it against you. It's the only time shotguns do damage. Did something happen to holding control to show fully repaired stats on armors or guns that are broken? How do I re-enable that? No. Seems to still work. Should still work. Not sure. Not too sure. Look into this weapon pack, the G28. I think it's from the EFP weapon pack. At least I think that's one of its origins. I remember the G28 was in like 2 different weapon packs, and it's literally the exact same model and animations. But I know EFP weapon pack had a G28. Isn't it a mod? Yeah, I mean, it's a mod that's default in Gamma, though, I'm pretty sure. It should be on by default. In Gamma. Why you don't use Sea Conscious Grass in ATO5 texture pack? I don't use Sea Con Grass because it makes the stream look absolutely horrendous. Because the high density foliage makes the bitrate on YouTube and Twitch shit itself, and the stream looks horrible. ATO5 texture pack, I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, that's why I have my grass settings on like the minimal. Not well, the minimal while still looking good. Or not even. It looks like a. Better stats bars. I mean, I don't. These stats don't change when I hover over meds. I don't know. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Could be. Anyway, chat. I think that'll be it for today. Chat, I will be back on Friday. Okay? We will be back on Friday, guys. So, yeah. Until then, until Friday, I hope you all take care, guys. I hope you all have a good week. I hope you all take care. And, yeah. I hope to see you guys on Friday. Have a good week, chat. Take care. Bye-bye. Oi.